welcome back to Co-ed Convos with Kay, where we talk about beauty, singlehood, and lifestyle. On today's episode, we're going to talk about the friend zone. Chances are you've been friend zoned or you've friend zoned someone else. So a few things that we're going to talk about today are how to know that you've been friend zoned, how to get out of the friend zone, and what exactly is friend zoning. Friend zoning is when basically you categorize or classify somebody as undateable. And it could be for several reasons. Maybe you're just not attracted to them at that point in time in life. It could be that you only see them as a friend, or honestly, it could just be that you feel like where they are in life and where you are isn't really the same place and you need time to grow. So let me get into the first point, which is how to know if you are in the friend zone. Some ways to know that you're in the friend zone are if when you talk to this person about relationships, love, or anything of that nature and they shy away from it, you could be in the friend zone. Or if they refer to you, or see you only as a homie or a homeboy, homegirl, chances are you could be in the friend zone. Now, in a woman's case, when we friend zone a guy, normally that looks like if the guy tries to go out of his way, or if he tries to show or express some type of physical interest, meaning a hug or maybe holding hands, something like that, chances are you're probably in the friend zone. Now, the great thing is you can get out of the friend zone. And I know some people may beg to differ, but I'm the kind of person where you don't know how or who God is writing your love story with. You don't know how he's going to do it. And the way things are today, they could be totally different a year from today or a week from today, however long. So I think you are in the friend zone just based off of some of the things that I've already said. What you want to do is ask yourself, why am I in the friend zone? So really, these are guiding questions to help you evaluate areas that may need to change or improve. So the first thing is your appearance. Does the way that you dress make you feel good about yourself? Do you feel confident when you're in public? If not, it's time to change it up. And this is really a great time to invest in yourself. So one of my friends, she's a stylist, and I worked with her a little bit to kind of figure out like what my style is and how to really bring that out. So I've been working on like finding online stores and places like that where I feel like, you know what? I could take something from here plus something that's in my closet and make a look. So a few other questions that you could ask about your appearance are, do you find yourself wearing things that you would around the house out in public? And if the answer is yes to that, that's fine. But ask yourself, could I maybe make it a little bit more stylish or more representative of my personality? These are some really great things to ask yourself, because not only are you changing for the better, but you're really getting in tune with self. Self-awareness is so important. And once you kind of know who you are, it's a game changer. So my next area for guiding questions is when you walk into the room, people, even though I'm not like into energy per se, because it's like new age type stuff. So when you walk into a room, do people gravitate towards you, or are you kind of standoffish? Do you look approachable? Are you welcoming? So if a lot of times when you go out, you look like, don't talk to me, who's gonna feel comfortable approaching you, sis? Who? Okay? How do you act when you're around other people? Do you have a resting biscuit face? Girls, ladies, you know what I mean? So in order to come off friendly, you have to present yourself friendly. Your demeanor should be friendly. And another question that I would ask is, when I'm talking to people, am I confident or am I a little shy? I'm not coming for anybody's character, personality. God made you a certain way, embrace that. But what I am saying is the way that you come across to people, your demeanor, perhaps is not really working. I'm going to challenge you, something that you can do if perhaps you fall on a certain side of the spectrum that I just gave. So maybe you have a resting biscuit face. Girl, introduce yourself. Say, hey, I'm such and such. Nice to meet you. You know, where are you from? What brought you out tonight? Like, I don't know where you might be, but these are questions that you can use to help really communicate who you are as a person. Because if people are not getting that in your demeanor, it's going to be hard for them to hear what's got to come out of your mouth. So my third guiding point is the way that you talk. Are you one of those people who's constantly like, oh, there's no good men out here. It's more women than men. Men want to play games. Are you constantly talking negative? You've got to stop. Okay? Cut it out. This is not conducive to what you desire. And if you desire to be in a healthy relationship or healthy marriage one day, you cannot be negative. Because first off, you know, God talks about how we can speak things into existence. And while I'm not saying manifest something, I am saying that your words have power. And secondly, nobody wants to be with a partner who's always complaining, negative, just not pleasant to be around. These are things to think about. So, you know, if you find yourself having these kind of thoughts or saying things like this to your friends, maybe while y'all talking, change it up. And if your friend talks like that, tell her, girl, we can't talk like that anymore. We got to cut that out. So my fourth and final guiding point today is just your overall outlook on what you desire. And that's kind of what I touched on in the last point. But what I mean by that is, what's your overall perspective on relationships? Are you somebody who's, oh, F love, I've been hurt, I don't want to go through that again? Or people out here playing, I don't have time for that. You've got to change the way that you look on relationships. Don't let one bad, or even if it's more, you know, more than one, don't let one or more bad or negative relationship experiences just totally take you off the map for somebody out there, because what you desire is possible. And if you work on yourself and trust God, it's coming, okay? It's coming. And, you know, we have to believe that and accept that with confidence, because I'm going to be honest, sometimes I be like, okay, Lord, you know, I have to even like tell myself, girl, cut it out. You know, you just frustrated today. Maybe today just isn't a good day. Just cut it out, sis. You know, or maybe you're not where you want to be. You know, God can come in and change your life in the wink of an eye. So we just have to be positive, continue growing as a person, and be vulnerable. Get help if you need to. There's nothing to be ashamed about. So I really hope that this video has encouraged you today and kind of just caused you to start asking questions, because honestly, we never stop growing. Life is a process, and in my eyes, there is never really a moment where it's like, ooh, I made it. You know, because we can always grow. As long as you're living, you can grow. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments, how do you inspire or encourage yourself about your future spouse? What kind of things, like affirmations wise, what do you speak over yourself? What do you speak over your future spouse? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know. And so until next time, I will see you guys, and thanks so much for tuning in.